Hello, welcome to Big Red Journeys. I'm your host, Big Red, and on tonight's journey, we're back here at the San Diego Botanic Garden for Lightscape 2025. Before we head on over, let's go check a quick look at the map for this year. I heard there is 20 new art installations for this year, things we have never seen before. And like it always is here at the Botanic Garden, especially with Lightscape, it's pretty much a large loop. We are here in the orange lot area right over here. So we're going to enter in on the orange trail entrance. Go down, go right, we'll go counterclockwise. Once we reach a fork over here, it does reach to the yellow and red parking lots, and this is lit up very nicely, but that is not necessarily part of Lightscape. It's really this loop right over here. We go up this way, around, heading towards the blue trail entrance, back down around again, and we'll finish the loop back over here at the orange. They have a sign here of all the art on the trail. So of some of the art installations here are the names with them. So when we come across them, I'll definitely put them up there so you guys can see what they look like. And then for more about this participating artist for this year, there's a QR code that you can check out for more information. Oh, look at this. Now we're going to start off here with the first of the art installations. This one in particular is called Acorn Chandeliers. And you can see how it clearly gets that name with some beautiful glass chandeliers that look like giant acorns. With this video, I'm going to try to let the art installations speak a little bit more for themselves. There will be some copyrighted music probably in the background, so I'll probably have to switch out the music around. But, you know, this comes around every Christmas time here at the Botanic Garden, but it's not necessarily a Christmas event per se. Because of the lights, the beauty of it, and the fact that they do put some Christmas music in the background, it turns into a Christmas event. But there's going to be art installations that are just beautiful in nature, beautiful with light, beautiful in color. They don't have any really Christmas behind them, but still enjoy them just as much as you would a beautiful Christmas display. And it's beautifully matched well with the little Baja gardens that they have here. You can see the cacti and the desert plants that are in the background. There are, of course, restrooms here for you if you need them, right over here on the first little stop. But what there is as well too, most importantly, is a little bit of a snack stand over here. We're going to go check out to see what's on the menu for this year. Hot chocolates, mulled cider, sparkling Prosecco, wine selections, prickly pear anniversary ale from Fox Point Brewing. That sounds pretty good. Sweet treats from $7 to $12, from cookies to kettle corn. Some hot foods such as a all-beef hot dog, kettle chips, Napa chicken salad sandwich. And there are a couple other snack stands around that have some various options as well too. We'll go check those all out. Look at this one. This one is called Bright Ideas, and you can see how they get the name. Some blue light bulbs here. I hear some Owl City being played in the background over here. Oh yeah, it's a good song. I love that song. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. That's nice. Yeah, the music, so the rope lights sync to the music when it performs. Geo Birdies, what this one's called. Clearly, obviously, why they get that name. This one's okay. This one, I wish it synced to the music. There's Owl City playing in the background as well too. I like the colors, but it's a little plain this one around. Beautiful still nonetheless. So yeah, this year everything is going to be different this year than the previous years that's been here of Lightscape at the Botanic Garden. So the actual Lightscapes themselves, like I was mentioning earlier, is not necessarily a Christmas event, because Lightscape actually happens. It's a company that essentially has these art installations and museums, botanical gardens across the country, and actually, in fact, even around the world, can actually exhibit these lights in their grounds. So the Lightscape San Diego just happens to be kind of like the Christmas one here at the San Diego Botanic Garden, which is always a great time. Perfect for dates. Perfect for night outs. If you're a fan of lights, Christmas, come out here. I always enjoy coming out here very much. But this clearly definitely has something to do with some Christmas here. This is a snowflake show. So they got some giant snowflakes here. A couple red, a couple green ones. Okay, pretty. Always feels more festive when you put the Christmas music behind it. Oh, that's even nice. They even have some light projections on the floor here. That's nice. Because we're walking down a little bit of an incline or decline, The whole experience for the most part is usually ADA friendly. There are going to be some spots where terrain's a little more treacherous, nothing dangerous, but you know, if you have mobility issues, wheelchair, scooter, things of that nature, you may not be able to access them, as well as there are some stairs areas. But for the most part, 95% of the whole thing is completely ADA accessible, and for the most part it is on paved pavement. There are a few spots where if you want to go like the little harder route, it does require you to kind of go onto some dirt paths. So but yeah, very friendly, family friendly event here, but be careful. If you do have mobility issues, bring somebody with you just in case. There's a nice beautiful one here. So this is Meadow of Light. They're playing some old carols here, and you got the beautiful lights here with the purple and whites changing colors. And that was an example of one of the dirt paths right over there where it is accessible for everybody, but do be careful. And then of course, you should be careful by also preparing yourself for the night. Wear warm clothes, wear in layers. It does get pretty chilly over here. You know, we are in Encinitas, not too far away from the water. So you get a little bit of a marine layer that comes in here. Also, because there are ups and downs, rocks and whatnot, wear comfortable shoes, boots, tennis shoes at least. Keep the sandals and flip-flops and fancy shoes at home for this one. This one's called Triangulaire, and we're gonna go into a pretty, oh, this is actually really nice. I like this. Futuristic-y, kind of Tron-y. That's pretty cool. I like it when the lights sync. So we're gonna reach here is one of the big T's right over here. First of all, big old Lightscape right on the ground. But you can see the exit to the yellow red lot parking is down that way. Now the whole pathway is decorated that way, but that is not specifically for Lightscape. It's just decorated like the trees and how you see off to the side. So, but the yellow red parking lot is kind of the main entrance to the Botanic Garden. So a lot of times when you go into Google, it's gonna take you to the front area where the yellow and red parking lot is at. Well, look at this one. I feel kind of futuristic with this one, almost like a Jetson style. Like, actually, you know what? It looks like a futuristic club from like a 1980s sci-fi film. Like something you see like in Blade Runner or something, right? This is called Tree Halos. There's two trails here. There's a steep trail and the easy trail. Both of them are paved. The easy trail just kind of cuts across. The steeper trail, which we're going to walk up, goes up a little bit, up past the waterfall, so you get a little bit more of an aerial view of down below. So. But if you do decide to make it all the way up on the steep side, you are rewarded with a beautiful view of a light waterfall. That's pretty. But if you do decide to forego and go with the simpler trail, you still get a beautiful little sprinkler right over here. We're almost about at the halfway point here, because right about here, once we go up this hill with these really cool, like, kaleidoscopy tie-dye designs, I don't know what you want to say, there is a snack stand at the top of this hill. And there is a snack stand. This one's the one that tends to have the majority of food and drink options available. So, and it's kind of the halfway point of the whole trail. So food is usually ranging about $11 to $18 depending on what you want. If you want to get a sweet treat, it looks like about $6 to $12, all the way from a brownie to some light up novelties like cotton candy. Beverages, $5 for hot chocolate, $5 for cider. Cocktails are $15, $16. Premium beer for $11, that's actually not bad. And then soda and water is $5. Got a nice little hot mulled cider. Not bad for $5. Pretty good. It helps to on a nice cool day like it is tonight. But I will say that unfortunately, even the cider would be able to help ease the pain, unfortunately, of this monstrosity over here. The reason I say this is because this is called carbonium. And it's kind of cool, like I guess you're like in a park and everything, and I like the light up benches as you see people are sitting onto. But this used to be like the main, like a big focal point where there's big light installation here, syncing music and everything, and I do not like, I appreciate the beauty of it in its own, but this was a big letdown right here. It's just a big park, that's all it is. Like, if that's the intent, great, but I miss the circling, twinkling lights. Last year I had like a big, like hundreds and hundreds of big giant balls here. Then previously they had it where it's like kind of like starry feather looking. I'm not a fan of this at all. This one's called Light as a Feather. So one of the pathways in which you can take a stair-free path or a path with stairs to our right. We're going to take the stairs path. Thank you. But it's unfortunate, it's still got some lights, but they took away the rainbow stairs that I absolutely love, and they would have Somewhere Over the Rainbow being played by Iz Ikaleawa. I think that's how you pronounce his last name, and I miss that. This is definitely not as fun. Here we go. This is one that's from the previous years. I think it's called Floración. And you see all the beautiful like poppies or daffodils hanging up from here. Very, very beautiful. Also, here is another of the snack stands, again with some smaller affair. You still pick up a hot dog, kettle corn, the chips, and then of course the basic beverages that everybody's been selling. Also, do keep in mind when it comes to the snack stands, they do close half hour up to an hour before the whole event itself closes. So I believe the event runs until 9 o'clock. So if you need your drinks or food, make sure you do it well before 8 o'clock, just in case, to be on the safe side. So now we're going to enter into this, everyone. And I hear some Taylor Swift happening. Before we go in, there are some porta-johns right over there, should you need it. But we enter into this area and there is some Taylor Swift playing in the background. And some lights wrapped around these tree and cacti. One of the main focal points of this whole thing everyone loves is the cathedral. And you can see how obviously got its name, right? Everyone wants it for their photos and their Instagrams. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, it's very beautiful. Oh, this looks actually really cool. This is a new centerpiece right here called Lightsphere. A little chromium reflective sphere. Reminds me of like that ball that they have for SDFC. That's pretty cool. And then just to show people, this is the blue lot over here, which has an entrance right over here on this side. So again, you can enter in on any of the trail entrances, red/yellow parking lot, blue lot, or orange lot. And since it's a full loop, it doesn't matter where you start. You're going to end up coming back around because it's just a big loop. Now, this is one of my most favorite spots of the whole garden because of the bamboo forest that they have here. And when you put some lights displays back there, it just looks so beautiful. And here in particular, they got these like wire things going on that kind of bounce up and down as if like they are that of some fireflies. And you can see how it mimics it very well. But look at how beautiful this is. That's so cool. And even on the floor over here, wow. Oh wow, look at this. This is beautiful. See, this is nice. I love it when there's movement, kinetic energy inside these lights. Wow. One more down here. We're almost towards the end. This one is called Laser Garden. And you can see how it gets that name. Oh, there's a little bit of a koi pond over here too. That's really pretty. Last of the art installations before we made our full loop around. We got some, oh, that's pretty cool actually, I like that. Going to do a little bit of a rainy outro here. We caught it. It's starting to come down now. So luckily we ended up actually doing the full loop before it really started coming down. So anyway, this is a fun event. Always fun to go to. It is happening. It's going to be happening on select nights, November 14th through January 4th. It is a specially ticketed event. Just because you have a ticket to the Botanic Garden does not mean you're going to get in. Botanic Garden and Lightscape's two separate things. The Lightscape starts at 5 o'clock and they run until 9 o'clock. The tickets are timed entries. So make sure you pick your time and date wisely when you want to go. If you can't make the time that you tried originally to, they will do their best to accommodate you for the next time through. You do have a 48-hour window as well too if you need to make changes or exchanges and whatnot. It's all online listed for you. Prices do start at about $28 for adults, $18 for children. There are military discounts involved too. Please pay for parking ahead of time. Parking is not included. There's separate lots out there. And if you buy it online ahead of time, it's actually cheaper than paying for it on site. Also, you guarantee yourself a spot in parking if you do it that way. There is also another ticket option too that includes general admission for your time. That's also for the entire day, so you don't have to stick to just a particular time slot to go through. And it also includes parking. I believe it was $50 when I saw it online. So walking wise, approximately takes about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how quickly or slow you like to go through. You know me, I like to go a little bit slower. So we timed it and it took us about an hour 25, hour 30 to get through the whole thing. And for you, it might be quicker, it might be longer, who knows? Even though it is raining right now, it does happen rain and shine. If the pathways do get too treacherous or dangerous, the gardens will then obviously make arrangements. But for the most part, if it's a sprinkle or whatnot, just wear the appropriate shoes, bring an umbrella and a jacket, and have fun. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, do me a big favor, give it a big thumbs up for me. Second, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, you haven't done so already. And third, hit the notification bell. Take it one step further, follow me on social media at Big Red Journeys on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram for even more content. So for me to you, thank you, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Joyeux Noel, Feliz Navidad, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you celebrate during this merriest time of year. Be safe, be merry, love one another, and then I'll see you on the next journey. Bye-bye now.